I feel like every time I make a video here, I feel like I'm just getting quieter and quieter, but I'm gonna try my best to talk as loud as I can. Hi everybody, so welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sydney Mayo, and today we will be talking about the role of music in worship. So let's get started. This is gonna be a quick video because, like I said before in previous videos, I am not in my own space, so therefore this space is being given to me. So this isn't my space, so I can't really be long-winded or talk as much as I want, because like I said before, this is not my space, this is not my environment. So I just want to use this space as wisely as possible so I can make my videos. I'm sorry, my strap is just, she's just all twisted and I don't really know what to do with it. It's kind of bothering me. Anyways, but yeah, this isn't my space, so I'm just trying to use it the best that I can. So if the videos are really short for the next couple of days, that's why. So, but let's just hop on in it. So disclaimer, not a preacher, not anything of the sort. I just look up things and I research things and I just give those things to you guys. If there's some things that I'm saying that is wrong or not correct, please let me know and we can teach each other. So yeah. So the first thing that I want to talk about is like worship. What even is worship? And what I've experienced is worship is just soaking in the Lord's presence and waiting on him, listening for him, and just seeking him, like seeking what he wants to say to you, you know. Really, I personally think it's good to do it right after prayer, because right after prayer you've let all those things go, and you have, you know, you've let all those things go, and now your mind, at least for me when I pray, my mind is completely clear when I pray. So I usually take time to listen to the Lord and just soak in his presence when after I pray, because like I said, when I pray I'm not anxious, or I'm not really worried about anything anymore because I've prayed about it. So, and you can't pray about something and then worry about it. That's, you know, that's a contradiction. So, you know, I'm not really worried anymore. So now I can hear clearly and be present. So that's what worshiping is. Worshiping is just waiting, not waiting. Worshiping is just soaking in the Lord's presence and waiting on him to speak to you. What can music do for you? What music can do for you at like during worship is really get you like in the mood. So like, for example, like when you are about to go work out, you play music to get you in the mood to working out. When you are hype and you're excited for something, you start playing music to get you hype and excited for whatever you are about to go do. It's the same thing with worship. It's just calming instead of like hyping you up, you know what I mean? Or giving you an extreme emotion, you know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. Or like when you study, some people use study music to get them in the mood to study. Worshiping is just the same thing. Worship music is just the same thing. It gets you in the mood to worship the Lord. It gets you in the mood to worship him, to praise him, and it gets you in the mood to do those things. So I guess the difference between worship music and like normal music kind of gets you distracted versus worship music, you know, it gets you focused, and you know what you're doing, you know, you're trying to worship and you're seeking the Lord's face. Versus when you listen to other songs or even secular music, sometimes it can be a little bit distracting and distract you. I know for me, when I used to do homework, I I would play my main playlist, and then I would always wonder, oh, why am I not getting any work done? And it's like, because you're playing your main playlist. That's why you're not getting any work done. So, and then I realized study music exists. And then I realized study with me videos exist, so you don't feel alone while studying. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is great. So, just a lot of noise right now. Sorry. But, yeah, so all what I'm trying to say is just worship music just helps you get in the mood to worship the Father. That's basically it. And, the last thing is that God can also use the music to speak to you, to talk to you. I realize that's honestly, I realize that is a gift of mine. I've always, like, ever since I was young, music has always just played a huge part in my life. Like, for example, like, when I was younger, I used to get so annoyed with, like, my brain because I would try to go to sleep, but there would be a song stuck in my head. And I can this is a weird sentence, but I could, like, visibly hear the song, hear the beat, melody, you know, other instruments. I can hear it all in my head. And when I was younger, that used to bother me so much because I wouldn't be able to sleep. And so, like, music was just like it's just huge in my life. So and of course the Lord knows that. That's why he wired my brain that way for a reason. So a lot of times when I'm soaking in the Lord's presence and I'm listening to worship music, sometimes it really sounds like he's speaking to me through certain songs. And like, there's honestly recently there's a song called I think it's called You Are Faithful, or Faithful, I think. And I have two versions of the song. I have one which is the original, and then I have one that Ali Yost did, and I love them both. I actually put them both together because it just sounds good. Like, it sounds like the original, it sounds like you're singing it and worshiping with a bunch of people, but then with Ali Yost's version, it sounds like you're doing it by yourself, and it sounds a little bit more intimate. So that's why I have them both together. I don't know. It's just my brain. But I remember listening to it when I first came back to Michigan, and, like, that song really just reminded me how, like, faithful, you know, God is. And you know, he's never left me. He's not leaving me now all because I'm in a different state. Like, you know, he's still with me, and he's faithful, and he's gonna see me through. And I just really felt like he was talking to me through that song, being like, you know, I'm with you, I'm not leaving you, and I'm a man of my word. And even though you're here right now, you're gonna be better soon. Just have faith. And it made me cry. So yeah, God can also use worship music to speak to you. I know there's a lot of other examples of that. I'm just giving you some examples in my own life. But yeah, give it a try. I guess some advice I can give you, if you want some, is when it comes to worship, you don't have to sit in a closet for 10 hours in order to have a good worship. And sometimes a good worship for somebody is just a prayer walk. Sometimes a good worship for somebody is just being around other people and worshiping with other people. Sometimes give yourself just like 5 minutes and then increase it over time. So, like, give yourself 5 minutes for like a week, and then 15, 20, 25, 30. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like keep doing that, and you'll be able to really be patient, because right now we're in a world where things are just so constantly fast, and it's just going and going and going. And in a world that's going so fast, the Lord tells us to slow down and to speak to him and to talk to him. And it's hard to do that when your brain is going 100 miles per hour. So slow down, take 5 minutes. It's gonna be painful at first. It's even painful for me sometimes. I'm just, just gonna be transparent. It's painful for me sometimes, but we're all doing it to know the Lord and to better understand him and to better have a connection with him. And when you remind yourself why you're doing it, you're going to, you know, show up more. That's pretty much it for the end of the video. I kind of want to tell you some personal stuff right now, just a little bit. So I got these earrings from my boyfriend's co-worker. I don't know if she's on like the internet or not, and I don't know her last name. Her name is Hannah. She's amazing, and she has made me some beautiful like pieces. And apparently she's been making jewelry just like randomly, you know, just as a hobby. And my boyfriend was like, well, can you make jewelry for my girlfriend? And she was like, of course. And she's like, you know, what do you want? And I said, I just want it to be gold. That's the only thing, gold. And as a fellow artist, because like I just told her, I was like, gold, and as a fellow artist, do what you think is best, do what you think is right, be creative, do some weird, do something weird, do something wild. And she definitely took it and she ran with it, and I just wanted to shout her out because these are so beautiful. I do not know if she has a store or not. If she does, I will let you guys know. I'll give you guys an update, and I'll definitely be promoting her store in my bio. But until then, I just want to show you the good work that she's done because it's just so beautiful. Yeah, I just wanted to shout her out because these earrings are so cute. And yeah, but that's all it for the video today. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Follow my TikTok while it's still around. I heard that TikTok is going to be gone by Sunday. I am so sad, but I kind of doubt it. So I don't know. But follow my TikTok while it's still around. You can follow my Instagram, and you can follow my Depop because I post things on Depop every single day. Almost every single day. I don't think I posted anything yesterday. No, I did. So every single day. Yeah. So I love you guys. Love you, my brothers and sisters. Bye.